patience, presence, persistence. These are all things you learn from fishing. We started off on a Friday, planning out what part of the river looked best, bought the fishing license and packed our bags. The next day we woke up early and ate a solid breakfast before heading out for a long hike. It was actually just 5 minutes from the car park. We found this nice, open, wide spot in the river where we thought there might be some fish, and we cast for like an hour without getting anything but seaweed. We knew that our chances were probably pretty slim because we were so early in the fishing season, but we didn't lose hope. The plan now was to head down the river towards a location where my friend has already gotten fish before. On both sides of this bridge we could see activity in the water from fish going for flies, and then we knew we were in the right spot. It didn't take long before one of the guys caught our first trout. However, after that first one, it got really quiet and we didn't really catch anything for like 2-3 hours. But it didn't really matter because the sun was beaming, weather was beautiful, and the guys just practiced their fly fishing technique, so it was fun either way. When I got tired of catching absolutely nothing but the bottom of the river, I just took out the camera and started taking some nice photos so we have something to look back on. It was actually really quite frustrating because you could see the fish going for our flies, but they didn't hook. After a full workday of fishing, all we had to show for it was 2 decent sized trout and 3 smaller ones that we let go, which were all like the size of this one.
Probably just got the biggest fish in the whole river. As you know, dinner secured. I provide for my boys. I have really big feet, so let's go.
We ended the session off with some river cooled beers, which definitely helped to boost the mood after not catching much for the entire day, but it also gave me the courage to test out the water temperature and go for a swim. I can assure you it was not very hot, but what can you expect when you're in the middle of Norway on a mountain? It was definitely worth it though. I would 100% do it again. We went back to the cabin, fired up the bonfire and enjoyed the view. Just look how beautiful Norway is. On the dinner menu today we started with something we Norwegians call ventepølse, which translates to waiting glizzy. We then moved on to the main course, which consisted of the 2 fish we caught and some pork chops. It was so good. We paired it all up with, of course, more beer, and since the fire was already going, we grilled some marshmallows to end the night.
Yo YouTube, what's good? It's your boy White Kid back with another fucking video. Today we're going fishing at the Tuvakjernet. It's going to be lit. Everybody's really excited. It's 8 a.m. right now, and we're tired, but you know, the train don't stop. Keep pushing, as they say. and we're going to get paid tonight. Yes. And another side note, USA just obliterated Iran. So this will probably be one of those videos where in 80 years after the nuclear fallout we look back and think, damn, we really had it all. So I just want to say that. Thank you guys for watching so far. It's been a long journey, 2 days, 1.5. But you know, we stay cooking, and yeah, that was it.
Thank you, Andreas, for that Sunday intro. Anyways, we ate a banger of a breakfast and headed out. Today we had gotten permission to fish this private pond up in the mountains, which supposedly was filled with huge fish. We were a bit unsure on how long this hike would actually take us, but it wasn't too bad. It was only like 15-20 minutes. Everyone were so hyped and ready to redeem ourselves from yesterday's fail. If the rumors about this pond were true, we would be eating good tonight. But we fished and fished and fished for hours on end without catching anything else but seaweed. I even stepped out in the water with wader pants to get some extra range, but still nothing. Not even a tiny little nibble. After walking around the entire pond, we recouped at the hut and decided that our last resort would be to take out the boat. We rowed out to the middle with 2 fishing rods and tried our luck. At this point we were all pretty cold and rain was due in about an hour, so we tried our best but concluded that today the fish won. No matter what though, this was a really fun trip and we will be back.